Interested in genetic screening but want to know more about what it is or how it works? Let's have a brief chat about what this information is useful for, understanding the benefits to both you and your family, and finally, how to make an informed decision regarding genetic screenings. Genes are quite literally the blueprint to our bodies. Not only are they responsible for the color of our eyes or how tall we grow, but also all the things associated with your body's development that go unseen. Let's think of it like baking for a brief moment. Sometimes there are variations in the instructions provided to our body. Some of those lead to nothing of consequence. For example, using caramel chips instead of chocolate chips. Other variations have disastrous consequences. Think using salt instead of sugar. Unlike a baking recipe, your genetic blueprint is an intricate system complete with DNA, chromosomes, and genes. Let's take a look at how that system works. Your body is made up of trillions of cells: lung, blood, hair, and eye cells. All have vastly different but interconnected functions. Inside each cell is the nucleus, which houses your genetic material. Contained within the nucleus are chromosomes, DNA, and genes. These are the elements that dictate precisely how your body is going to develop and function. Chromosomes are tightly packed, wound-up threads of DNA. Each cell has 46 chromosomes, 23 from your mother and 23 from your father, and they reside as 23 pairs inside the nucleus of every cell in your body. DNA is a sequence of nucleotides. A, T, G, C. When your body needs a particular protein, your DNA is transcribed and translated through a process called protein synthesis. A gene is a long snippet or chunk of DNA. Genes are the strands of DNA that are transcribed and translated, or the blueprints, for making proteins which make up all of the elements needed for your cells in your body. A gene is also the most basic unit of inheritance. Traits are passed on from parents to children in the form of genes. This complex system of blueprints, essential in constructing the proteins and cells in your body, usually works like a well-oiled machine. However, sometimes things go wrong during this process. A change or mutation happens and an error gene is established. This can lead to disease, various forms of which include cancer, cystic fibrosis, and Huntington's disease. These errors occur during protein synthesis, either in the transcription or translation part of the process. Possible changes or mutations are 1. An insertion, 2. A deletion, or 3. A substitution. By examining a sample of your cells, a genetic screening has the capability of identifying these error genes, specifically the genes that could lead to disease. Depending on the particular error gene being screened, it can look at a specific chromosome where the error gene is likely to exist. It then determines whether or not that error gene is present in part of the DNA sequence associated with the chromosome. A screening can help identify anything from your predisposition to cancer, a particular disease, or your body's response to prescription medication. To learn more about the kinds of genetic screenings that are available and how their benefits can help empower your healthcare, visit privy.health/insight.